So all the AI stuff isn't just plaguing the producer community or the music industry, right, as a whole. It's kind of expanding into, it's reaching its slimy little tentacles into everything. Even Mr. Beast now is using, well, not using, apparently he's been using it, but he's built a website and an AI tool that basically scrapes YouTube channels for thumbnails and then gives you a new custom thumbnail, right? So let's see what he's talking about in this lovely introduction video. Oh, this shit's like $80 a month too, bro.
Over the last few years, I've built a ton of internal tools that I use on my MrBeast YouTube channel, and now I'm releasing all those tools in ViewStats Pro. ViewStats is not some company paying me money. This is literally my business that I built to help creators grow their channels. And to kick off ViewStats Pro, I'm launching 5 initial tools that I think will be incredibly useful no matter where you are in your YouTube career.
Sick.
The first tool is outliers. Let's say a channel has 100 subscribers, and they upload a video and it gets 50 views. And then they upload a second video and it also gets 50 views. But then they upload a third video and it gets 5 million views. That is what we would call an outlier. It performed infinitely better than every other video on the channel, and there's a reason why that video did well. The algorithm doesn't just put on a blindfold and go, oh, that video gets 1 million times more views. No, that video had something special about it. And that's what we categorize as an outlier. And in our outlier tools, you'll be able to see tens of thousands of these, which if you study can help you generate outliers for your channel that perform above the average. The second tool you'll get access to if you sign up for ViewStats Pro is thumbnail search. Have you ever come across a video on your homepage that you thought had a phenomenal thumbnail? Well, now you can copy the link to that video, put it into our AI search tool, and it will show you hundreds of other thumbnails that are similar. You can also upload your own thumbnails to our AI search tool, and it will find you hundreds of other thumbnails similar to that as well. And we didn't just stop there. You can just type in loosely what you're thinking, and it will pull up hundreds or thousands of thumbnails that you can use for inspiration. Like hypothetically, a man leaning on a tree. And it will pull up every thumbnail on YouTube that has a man leaning on a tree. And in the vein of thumbnails, our third tool is A/B thumbnail tests. We all know about the YouTube feature that lets you A/B thumbnail tests. I do a lot of them. And I thought something that would add a lot of value to your channel is instead of you just learning from your A/B thumbnail test, what if you could learn from every single A/B thumbnail test ran on YouTube? Which is exactly why we built this third tool for you. For example, you can type in Mark Rober and see every single thumbnail test he's ever ran. Same thing with calling.
Isn't that something that YouTube would like to keep hidden?
And Samir, Ryan Trahan, or even my channel. That way you don't have to run tens of thousands of tests on your own. You can just learn from the tens of thousands of tests currently going on YouTube. Our fourth ViewStats Pro tool is alerts. A lot of what I see other creators struggle with is coming up with good inspiration for ideas and not knowing what to film. So in the same vein as the AI thumbnail search, we also built alerts. Let's say you really want to do a 50-hour challenge video. You can just type in 50 hours and set an alert where anytime any videos on all of YouTube with 50 hours in the title gets above 100,000 views, it alerts you.
So it's, what the fuck, dude?
Or you can type in something a little more niche like Minecraft speedrun. Now you will be alerted anytime a video in that niche.
So it's just a scraper that scrapes YouTube for all the info. Like, he just hacks the shit. So hold on, this dude's been like literally hacking YouTube. Like these are tools that he said he's used for however long, right? Now he gets to sell it to you.
Does well. The point is you can set a bunch of alerts and be getting daily inspiration on all the content you want to film in the future. If you ever feel clueless with what's going on YouTube, alerts got your back. It'll allow you to track anything trending.
Yeah, I can't tell how long this video is. I hope it's not like 40 minutes long.
You want. And our fifth tool is collections, which is an organized place for you to store videos you find on ViewStats Pro and build out titles, thumbnails, and content. All 5 of these tools are currently available on ViewStats Pro right now. And we're not just stopping with these 5 tools. We want to constantly be adding new tools that will help you grow your channel even more, which is why we currently have 15 other tools in development that we're going to be rolling out throughout the next year on ViewStats Pro. Go to viewstats.com/pro to sign up today and accelerate your YouTube channel.
All right.
And they've just released their AI thumbnail generator. And there's 3 ways that you can make a thumbnail. You can use text to thumbnail, so you describe what you want to create and it will then do that for you. you've got recreate, where you can submit a YouTube video link and it will then recreate the thumbnail of that video for you. And you've got the YouTube handle feature, where you can choose a channel and then re-simulate the style of their thumbnails. So let's use text to thumbnail and generate a thumbnail of a young person eating a big slice of pizza on Mars. So we'll start off by processing the prompt, and it's then going to generate this for us. Now right away, when I started testing this earlier today, I noticed that the user interface, the way that this works, is a direct copy of the current AI thumbnail maker that I use myself. And it doesn't stop there, because I noticed that every single feature inside of the MrBeast tool is a direct copy of the AI thumbnail maker that I've been using for over 6 months.
This guy's already compromised. He's already like into it.
But I'll show you that a little bit later. Let's first figure out if the thumbnails it generates are actually as good as MrBeast claims them to be. And then here's what it generated with that prompt. So we can see that it generated 2 different thumbnails for us. Now what I want you to keep in mind are these thumbnails that you would use on your videos, and are these thumbnails that MrBeast would use on his videos, like he said in his promotional video for this AI thumbnail maker. So if I click on this, in order to get this to kind of show up more full screen, you can click right here and then click preview thumbnail. I personally would prefer to have these bigger on screen right away, but here we go. And then this is what it generated, which actually looks quite decent. It is fairly accurate. It made pretty much what we asked it to do. So that's pretty good. When it comes to this second result, and this is actually what I found a lot while testing this earlier today, is that the result that it generates isn't really a YouTube thumbnail or a real looking person, but rather some sort of drawing or sketch that you would find back in a drawing book of some sorts. Now to go from here, what you can do is actually edit the thumbnail by clicking
a drawing you would find in a drawing book of some sorts.
right here, and then you can describe what you would like to change. Now this person really looks fake. That doesn't look like a real life person. So I'm going to type in replace the current person with a real life human being.
But dude, that's the other
Then I'm going to
picture.
click generate, and then let's see what it creates. Now after this, I'm going to attempt to get my own face on these thumbnails, because having your own face on the thumbnails for videos you make is extremely important for your channel and your recognizability. If we take a look at all of MrBeast's thumbnails, what we notice is that his face is on them every single time, because his face is a worldwide brand. It's recognized by billions of people, and so putting his face on a thumbnail makes it instantly clickable. And so I think it's fair to say that for creators using this AI tool, it must be possible to apply your own face to the thumbnails, just like MrBeast does. And then here's the second thumbnail that it generated after replacing it with a real life human being, which looks like this, and honestly is really disappointing, considering this is costing me $87 a month to use. So when it comes to the overall layout, and
that's his. That's MrBeast.
When it comes to the style that it used and how believable this is as a YouTube thumbnail, I won't say that this is actually good. But still, let's now figure out how we can get my
Yeah, that's dog shit, dude. He got Mid-Journey.
own face on this thumbnail so that I would actually be able to use it for a video titled I ate world's biggest slice of pizza on Mars, which is actually a concept that goes hard. So for that, you want to click on the AI icon right there, and then you want to click on face swap. From there, you can upload a face image, which I'm going to do right here. I'm going to select that image, upload it, and then click right here. So what the AI is now going to do is submit my face to the current person in this thumbnail. And so
See, and just what's interesting is like that MrBeast, like the biggest YouTuber, is pushing AI so hard, and Timbaland, you know, a legendary producer in hip hop, is pushing AI so hard. It's really like accelerationism. They're just trying to like push this shit as hard as they can, get it through to the masses, because I mean, obviously there's like personal incentive for them.
So let's see how well this actually does that, which remember is very, very important when it comes to thumbnails, and is something that MrBeast himself constantly does on all of his thumbnails. And then here we go. I mean, sorry, I just cannot help but laugh. Anyway, this is what it then generates. I mean, I'm not sure what to say. This just isn't a good thumbnail. It just doesn't look like me. It's just not usable.
It does look like
that MrBeast would use himself. So when it comes to text to thumbnail, I'm definitely disappointed. Now,
yeah,
let's
some
move to
dog
recreate,
shit.
where we can submit a video link. So I'm going to take this video from MrBeast with over 100 million views and this thumbnail, and then I'm going to click on hide as the inspiration weight, which means that it's going to copy that thumbnail as much as possible, which is actually a direct copy of the AI thumbnail tool that I use myself, as you can see right here. But I'll get to that later in the video. Let's first find out what it actually generates for us.
I think you're going to be impressed with what this comes up with.
And then here's what it generated, yeah. Honestly, guys, I don't know what to say. If we just compare the two, so MrBeast's thumbnail on the screen right now, and then this thumbnail on the screen, first of all, they're just not the same. And then second of all, this is just not good. I don't get how MrBeast can make this announcement video.
You know what, dude? MrBeast probably, just like Timbaland, probably has it set to where the AI won't copy his face no matter what.
I this up so much, and even say that these are thumbnails that he could use himself. I just don't see that happening. Now to show you a comparison to the AI thumbnail maker that I use, which is Pixels, if I go to recreate right here, and then paste in the same YouTube video, and then generate this on Pixels, and here's what it generated on Pixels the first try, which if we compare it to this right here versus this, in comparison to the original thumbnail looking like this, I mean, I think I don't even need to tell you which one is better and how much better it actually is. You'll notice yourself. Now what's interesting is that from here, even if I would want to put my own face on this thumbnail and have me battling against Neymar on the thumbnail inside of MrBeast's tool, that is not even possible because Neymar is here, but there is no other person in the thumbnail anymore. When it comes to Pixels, so the other thumbnail generator I use, I could now click on face swap right here, select MrBeast's face, then click personas, enter myself on here so that it's actually going to generate my face on the current face that I selected. And then here's what it generated once again the first try. I mean, that looks like me, and I'm now going head to head with Neymar himself, which is exactly the thumbnail that MrBeast had recreated with my own face on it, which I wasn't able to do because of the result that it generated inside of MrBeast's tool. Now, just to see if this wasn't a one-time failure, I'm actually going to take this thumbnail from Imangadzi, and then I'm going to once again recreate that. So I'm going to paste in the link, I'm going to click hi right here, and then I'm going to generate it. And to actually compare once again, I'm going to do the same in the tool that I'm currently using, and then I'm also going to select myself to be on the thumbnail right away, which is possible with their personas feature. So let's click generate, and let's see what that one turns into. Now, what you might notice as well is that the user interface, so the way that this shows up to the user, is exactly the same on both tools. Now, what is interesting to mention is that Pixels has been around for over a year, and MrBeast just released this new AI thumbnail generator. But very, very clearly, MrBeast has just directly copied the entire Pixel software, including the features and even the user interface, which to me is quite interesting because MrBeast is the biggest YouTuber on the platform with millions and millions of dollars available in budgets, as well as the best contacts in the world to get things like this made. And to then see, we just saw this happen live on camera, this to be the recreation of this Imangadzi thumbnail, that's just not good, is it? And not good doesn't even really cut it because I'm paying twice as much for MrBeast.
Yeah, dude, point is, no matter what you use AI for, you still got to do most of the shit yourself. It's going to be better when you just do it yourself. You'll become better and the end result will be better, you know, whether it's music, art, thumbnails, even if you're using Chat GPT to write emails, dude, because you got to write the prompt, then it spits some bullshit out. You got to tell it to fix it. You got to edit whatever it fixes and then rewrite it anyway. Just write it yourself. You know what I mean? It's not that hard to, these aren't like skills that, I don't know. I'm not trying to take anything away from anyone, but it's not skills that are that hard to learn if you just take the time to learn it. If you learn how to make a good thumbnail for your channel, you're better off putting the time in than, you know, trying to use AI. And this dude's already sold on it. He's already got like his own pictures uploaded into like whatever he uses for the thumbnails and shit. And I mean, dude, if it works for you, it works for you. But yeah.
Beast's tool as I pay for pixels, and then here's what I created on pixels, which as you can see isn't 100% perfect on the first try, as there are some text here, but this is obviously that same thumbnail with me directly on it. So I'm just gonna click redo inside of pixels right here, and hopefully it's gonna fix it right away. Whereas when it comes to this thumbnail, I'm just not even sure what I'm supposed to do with this. I mean, we can try and apply the face swap and see how well it does that, but clearly things are just not right yet with the tool that Mr. Beast just released. And when I see the announcement
Yeah, it's not that good.
video from the biggest YouTuber on the platform hyping this up and even saying that these are thumbnails that he would use himself, I just cannot help myself but think that it is simply not true and even quite deceiving a little bit. Because taking a look at Mr. Beast's thumbnails, every single one of them has his face on it because he's recognized by billions of people worldwide, making his thumbnails instantly clickable. And so when you have a
Yeah, he probably has it blocked to where you
tool
can't
that generates
use
thumbnails like
his
this, and we're
face.
about to see the face swap on his tool, where simple YouTubers like you and I cannot get our face on the thumbnails, it does make it quite unusable, does it? I mean, just take a look at what it generated. This costs twice as much money. And here's what it generated
looks
on
like
Pixels,
you.
which is exactly the thumbnail from Iman Gudzi, but then it actually has my face on it right away because I use the personas feature available inside of Pixels. So if we compare this thumbnail to this right here, I mean, I think you will see the clear difference here. And you're also probably confused as to how Mr. Beast, the biggest YouTuber on the planet, with millions and millions and millions of dollars available, puts out a tool like this and then hypes it up that much to the point
Because he's grifting, dude. It's his AI grift, you know?
where he says that he would actually use these thumbnails himself. I just don't get that. So the text to thumbnail results don't look realistic for YouTube thumbnails. The recreate feature recreates entirely different results than the original thumbnail. The YouTube handle function also doesn't generate a thumbnail in the style of the channel that you tell it to. And you cannot get yourself to be on the thumbnails because the face swap doesn't actually work. On top of all of that, the layout is directly copied from Pixels, as well as every single feature that Mr. Beast's thumbnail generator has is directly taken from Pixels. And then when you're using it, the results just turn out so much worse for double the price. Whereas on Pixels, if we type in the same prompts and then select my face to be on the thumbnail, this prompt actually turns into this thumbnail right here. Or when you recreate this thumbnail, it turns it into this. When you recreate this one, into this one, this one, into this one, and I can show you so many more results that turn out so nice. And so if you take a look what happened here,
Yeah, I feel like so many people are just so sold on AI, dude, and I don't know, man. It's kind of creepy how like some people are like going so deep into it. You know what I mean? I really do hope it's like just the new NFTs, you know?